it started. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are back here live tonight with our FTR C group here, Xfinity Series, Talladega. What's up, Lynch?
What's going on, Billy?
Man, just ready to get this race going. What's up, Tomboy?
Hey, Billy, I'm on your side. I'm ready to see C League opener.
Yes, sir. Ready to get it going, man. These guys been putting in a ton of work. We've seen some great racing by our B group Sunday, so I don't really expect anything any different from this race tonight. What's you guys' take on Talladega tonight, guys?
Go ahead, Tomboy.
It's going to go one of either ways. I mean, watching the B race the other night, we had some instances of just kind of a little bit of train packs of, nose to tail kind of pushing, biding their time, waiting for the right opportunity to make moves, and then especially at the end of the race, you saw that 2 wide, 3 wide, little bit of drama here and there. So I don't know. I think these guys are going to play it cool for a little while, just kind of learn and get to know each other, and then I think it'll be on at the end.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. What's your take, Lynch?
Yeah, I agree with Tomboy. I think these guys are going to ride out, till their pit stops, and then at the end of the stages, I think we want to see these guys get a little wild.
Yeah, I agree, man. I hope we see some 2-3 wide action tonight, man. Those guys mixed it up a little bit there at the very end in the B group. Hopefully these guys put on the same show for tonight. So ready to get this going. Qualifying's already done. The duels are set. The lineup is ready to roll. All we got to do is just get the invite to jump in, and we're ready to rock. Just waiting on those guys to let me know.
Yeah, I think Lynch mentioned it when he was talking too. I think pit stops are going to be a big old thing tonight between pit road entry coming down from 180, 190 all the way down to 55, but also just how are these guys going to manage their tires across runs when we've got 3 pit stops in stage 3.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We talk about this every week. It's pit stops, man. Who can get on and off pit road? It's going to be key here tonight because you really want to have somebody on pit road with you and exit pit road with you. So it's going to be very interesting. All right, Lynch, who you got?
Woo, I get to go first. All right. It's a hard pick. We got some new guys coming into C group. We want to welcome these guys to FTR. I think he missed a duel. He's starting in the back. I'm gonna go with Brewster Baker.
That's a good pick. What's your thoughts, Tomboy?
Okay, I'm probably going for the easy pick here, but I got my reasons for it. So, starting up front, he ran well in the duels. I think he's got the experience. I think he's got the patience. I think he's got the know-how for a track like this. I'm picking Snowden.
That's a good pick too, man. Yeah. Great pick. I'm gonna go with my boy Sky Pilot, man. I think he's gonna get it done tonight. He's pumped. He's ready. He's got a lot of practice. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with Sky Pilot. Here we go, boys. Dropping the hammer. For a huge shout out. So any kind of t-shirts you need, custom or whatever, you can look her up on Facebook, Teased by Maddie. So thank you for coming on board this season. What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land, ready to get this race going? Who's y'all's picks tonight? Who you going with? Right now we still got Snow out front, fellas. We got Sky Pilot on the outside. Looks like we're trying to have a drag race right here, boys. We fixing to go 3 wide. I don't know who was in the 21, but he just made a dumb move.
Big wreck already on lap 1.
Looks like that might be straight edge. He was trying to go 3 wide on the first lap. Yes, sir. All right. First caution, boys. We'll get settled in, though. We'll get settled down.
Butterflies.
Yes, sir. He had a really good car in the duels, man. He had a great run.
He did. He was running top 3 for a lot of it. Steady, kept it up there, so
Yes, sir. A little bit of nerves. This is the opening race for these guys. Some of these guys in here is kind of new. You know, they hadn't really raced a lot around each other. You know, we got some new guys in here. We got some guys that ran in here last season, so those guys are pretty comfortable around each other. So it's going to take a race or two, guys. We'll get it straightened out. All right, here we go. We still got snow up front. Still got Sky on the outside, so we seen a couple guys pit, guys. We seen a couple guys just now staying out, so let's see what happens here. Kind of run through the field, kind of give you a little rundown on who we got tonight. So we got Snowden in the 9, we got Sky Pilot in the 8, Lewis in the 19, Exotic in the 36, B Nizzy in the 1 car, Straight Edge in the 21. Justin Shackett in the 11, Smooth Puppy in the 18, Florida Boys in the 10, we got Killer Speedster in the 7, and Brewster Baker in the 5. James Snow in the 98, he did make it. Alright, so right now we got Snow out front, guys. Getting a big push by Lewis. What do you think we're going to see? You think we're going to see kind of what we seen earlier is just kind of bottom feeding, or you think these guys are going to try to mix it up?
I think stage 1, I think we're going to see some bottom feeding here at the beginning. You know, I think we might have needed a pit stop before that caution came out. I think that well, actually, ignore me. Fuel run's less than tire run. Yeah, they're still going to need a pit stop, so I think these guys will be content to stay kind of where they're at for a little bit. Maybe mid-run start to mess around a bit, but I think we won't see a lot of craziness until those last 4 or 5 laps.
Here comes Speedster going to try to jump to the high side. See if he's got anybody go with him to mix it up a little bit.
Right now he's all by himself up there.
I'm telling you, he's hanging tough. Got to have a dancing partner up there, fellas, because I'm going to tell you, Sky started on the outside pole. He's all the way back in like 8th or 9th spot right now. Oh, we got a couple cars up in the wall or something. 18 car just got into the 8.
I'll tell you though, guys, Speedster really didn't lose a lot on that move. Maybe a spot or two, but he got right back in line, so.
He sure did, man. He started shotgun. You know, he had a...
Ooh. There we go, right.
What that was. Have no idea.
5 cars around, all by himself.
Yeah, Brewster Baker, big trouble for him on the backstretch.
Wow, I'm not sure what happened right there. No caution.
Split this
I tell
back
you
up.
what, it's starting to pack out a little bit, fellas. We got 4 cars up here.
What did you do to that car, Big Rig?
Got Snow still leading the way. Got Lewis. I think that is, who's driving this 11 car?
It's Justin.
That's Shackett. And you got Exotic right there. Don't count Exotic out.
Yeah, second in his duel the other night, and
Yes,
won
sir.
Daytona last season, so he knows what he's doing at these tracks.
He does.
Yeah, I think we're going to see Exotic up front a lot this season, guys.
I think so
Yeah,
too.
I do too. I think Snow, you'll see Snow up front a lot. I think Speedster will be there. I think Sky Pilot, Shackett, a lot of these guys, man. I'm looking forward to watching these guys mix it up after this Talladega, man. See how guys get down. It's gonna be fun this season.
Well, these
Got a
packs
big
are back
run.
together.
Here comes that 7 car, boys. I'm telling you, he pulled that pack to him.
Really threw up on the high side.
I'm telling you, that's Exotic up there.
21 left him hanging.
That's AKA all Madden Exotic.
I'll tell you, with these guys having a pretty decent split running in the 7 car back, I think this is a good time to try for these high side runs. See what you can do when you know, you've got a little bit of opportunity here.
Yeah, you know, we kind of seen that a little bit in the B group where guys were kind of challenging a little bit when they kind of got separated from the field a little bit. You like that, Big Rig? Exotic gonna get me.
Yeah, I agree, Tom.
I had to say it though.
See who goes up there with them. You know, maybe you can be a friend later on in the race.
A little bit of contact there, straight edge and killer. Still double wide.
I'll tell you what, boys, we got us a little pack forming up here. I want to see some of these guys jump out here and see what happens. I'll tell you, that three car group behind these guys they're holding a pretty good little steady line there, guys.
They jumped up to the outside, Billy and Tomboy.
They sure did. Got James Snow back in the mix. He's giving Exotic a good little push here. 21 gets out of line, fellas. Here comes that 36 back. I want to see this other group back here. I want to see these guys get caught up.
These guys keep going double wide, they'll be able to. They're pulling good speed back there.
I've seen that 7 challenge a couple times, man. Just nobody's really went with him. He made the pass on that 98 by himself.
Like straight edge might be falling off the draft here a little bit.
You know, if he's falling off a little bit, he could come back and catch these other guys right here. These 4 guys might be able to run these guys down, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on board with Smooth, Sky, and who's in the 1 car? That'd be
Nizzy. B Nizzy, yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna jump on board with Sky Pilot here for a couple laps, and I'm gonna see how much they're catching.
Right now, they are. Well, I can't tell because the only thing I can see is from Smooth down, so.
Yeah.
Can't tell. Right now, Snow still showing the way. Lewis, like he's just going to ride right now. So is Shackett. So I think that's smart at this point right now.
It's early on. I think it's good to just kind of figure out how you feel in the draft. It's still early in the race, so guys still probably going to feel for the setups.
Oh, yeah.
Still a little bit.
I'll tell you what, though. That 7's fast. I've seen him pull out there and pass a car by itself. I mean, if these guys can get hooked up with that 7, I think they might have a good shot here to make a run.
Yeah, he's the one guy kind of trying it right now, so I think guys are seeing that he's been consistent up there on his own. You know, he's someone that these guys can probably trust with a high side run later in the race.
13 to go, fellas. 13 to go.
You know, Snowden and Lewis, they were teammates last season, and they also raced together in sliders. So I bet we're going to see these two work together probably most of this night.
I think Brewster Baker was with those guys too, right?
Yes, he was also with those guys.
So guys are pretty comfortable around each other. So, you know, Lewis, he was in the B group last season. He's in the C group this season, so he's kind of new to these guys. A little bit of contact between the 98 and the 36 there a little bit.
Like straight edge caught those guys.
He did.
I'm still on board with the second pack. They haven't gotten a lot of distance on this front group yet. I think what they need is for them to start getting side by side just a little bit more than they are.
You know, if you're those guys now, do you think about pit strategy? Do you think about pitting a little early, see if you can gain any kind of time?
I think it could be worth it. I mean, we saw what happened in A-League Duel number 1. You know, the more guys you have coming on pit road at the same time, it's a little bit riskier. You have to be that much more careful.
Yep.
You know, with a 3-guy pack, you know, they can afford to, you know, plan things out, how they're going to space it out on entry, and probably not have to slow down quite as much. We'll see. Looks like one guy might have lost that front draft a little bit.
Hey, they're saying Tomboy, you're pretty quiet on the mic.
Am I? Let me just eat my microphone.
There you go.
Cool.
On that mic. There you go. Glad to have you guys up here, man. It's a blast.
Glad to be up
here. I want to see some action, fellas. I'm going to tell you what, though. It's all going to shake down after this pit stop, boys.
Oh, absolutely.
All going to shake down. We see them all come down at one time, fellas?
That front pack wouldn't surprise me if they did.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I mean, some might stay out, but then again, wouldn't be surprised to see them all come in together.
And here's my thought, and Billy, you kind of said it. Snowden and Lewis were teammates last season. I think those guys are going to stick together, and if those two both decide to come, I think everyone follows.
Yeah, I think the leader's going to dictate what people do, man. Honestly, I think as soon as the leader peels down to show for a pit signal, I think these guys are going to go. Yeah, I mean you got to have you kind of got to have a partner out here on the same page. You know, it's like, you know, that's really what you want to do is have somebody that you can come down pit road with that you kind of trust a little bit. Here we go, guys. We see some guys trying to mix it up on the top. Oh, not sure what happened there. Does Tomboy sound better out there, guys? Let us know.
I'll tell you what.
Pit signal.
One advantage that this second pack has now is they picked up that card that the lead draft lost. Which I think might be, yep, that's Exotic Vision. He's now made that 3-card draft a 4-card draft.
You know, if these guys can get on and off pit road here, you know, together, they might have a good shot at trying to running these guys back down. So
we know
see if I can get us a lap count.
We know that front pack's going to be probably too wide, going hard for in those last couple laps. If these guys stay organized back here the whole time, whoop! Just as I say that, they've got some contact.
Yeah, there goes the 7 car to the outside with the 98.
Look at Killer up there by himself. He finally got him a partner with James Snow. Will he stay with him, though? He's got Brewster Baker there. He's a lap down right now, so... Oh, here we go.
Pit
Here we
signals.
go. Pit signals, boys.
And it was like half of them are coming. Half of them are still staying out.
Oh, contact with the 11 and 7.
We'll kind of hold tight with these guys and see what happens here. The 7. Oh, they are coming. 98 stays out, boys.
Ooh, that
Look
7's coming in fast.
I'm telling you, man, if he makes it work, that's going to pay off. Not sure, though. We'll see. You guys want to stay on that pack there and see what's going on? Because this pack behind them, they're still out.
So right now, James Snow stayed out, so he will be your leader.
He's got the 5-car with him. Trying to think, that 5-car was one of the guys that crashed earlier.
Lap down.
Still no pit signal by these guys here.
Tell you, I think
who come off pit road first? 7. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, there's a car in front of them that's.
It's like Justin.
Yeah.
We got on board with him.
James Snow is down pit road, so is that second group.
All right, so I think where's the 98 at, fellas?
On pit road.
All right, so it's like Shackett might be your leader right now. Got Killer and Snow. Looks like we pulled a little strategy maybe by that 11 car.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I like it.
Curious what some of these guys might have done between 2 tires, 4 tires.
These boys are spread out, I can tell you that.
I'm surprised this is spread out as they are. I was like,
Right,
that's
nobody has a partner.
I'm gonna tell you what though, the 21. Let me get to this 21 right quick.
yeah, he's right ahead of Justin now. They're gonna be pretty close together. Oh, that's the 1. Sorry, that's a Benizzi that I'm looking at.
Benizzi, he pitted with these other guys, right? He pitted with that second group, I think.
Yes.
He's right up in the front now. So he's going to be second to Justin here, and he's going to... I'll tell you the good thing for Benizzi is he's going to have, I think that's Killa and Lewis coming up behind him.
If I can jump back here with these other guys. Yeah, so you got Killa and Snowden hooked up right now.
I think that's a pretty good duo. Snowden's been up front for a lot of this race, and Killa's shown that he can kind of go where he wants to go. Yeah.
Yep. It's going to be interesting, boys.
They're catching the second place car pretty quick, and I think once they got a 3-car tandem, I think Justin's just going to have to try to defend.
Yeah, he's got to, yeah. Does the 7 fall in line with the 1, or does he go? See if I can get us a lap count, see what we got left here, fellas. That one car's catching, he's catching at 11 too.
Everyone's catching everyone. They're all together right now.
There goes the 1 and the 7.
7 going to jump with the 1 car. The 9's going to jump with the 11. Here we go, boys. We got us a drag race. We got a 2-car battle here. 4 cars. Here we go.
Ooh, a little bit of contact all the way down the stretch. I'll tell you though, B Nizzy timed that move just about perfect.
I'm telling you, man.
I think he knew Killa was going to go up there, and I think he just timed it just right to be the one that led that line.
Yes, sir. Who's it going to be, fellas? Who's it going to be? I think that 11 car's sitting in a good spot too. Depends on where Snow goes.
There he goes.
Snow's going to jump up here with him, boys. This is what I like to see. Let's race for it.
Double file. I'll tell you, Justin was practicing earlier. He was working on some of those side drafts. He can be aggressive when he wants to be, so I'm curious how he's going to do on that high side. You know, see if he's going to try to pull some shenanigans here.
See if I can get us a lap count.
I feel like the 7 car's are going to jump out, guys.
Oh, he's been jumping out the whole race. I feel like if anyone's going to do it, he's going to be the one to try.
Oh,
he lifted up though.
Yeah.
Oh, a little contact there. Here comes the 1 car. He's going to stay to the high side. Here comes that 9, boys. I don't know, boys. 9 car getting a little run here. Lay him back for a little run.
I don't know. Killa's getting back on him again.
It's like the 7 was trying to root the 9 out of the way.
It was.
Everyone gunning for the same track position here.
It is.
But Stone's going to have a good opportunity here to try to jump out.
Here he goes.
And he does.
Is the 7 going to go with him? He is. Looks like he's moving up to go with him.
Just don't think they've got enough of a run with just 2 of them.
No, I don't think so either. Right now, B Nizzy out front. Got Shaq at 2nd, Snowed in 3rd, and Speedster 4th. Gonna lay it back a little bit, maybe, boys. Maybe right here. He's getting a little run.
Yep, he's gonna pull that draft from pretty good distance.
He should get a huge run here off of 2. The 11 jumps out.
11 jumps to the high side, boys. He got hung. Here comes a 7 though.
Ooh.
He's gonna go with him. That 7 looks way out of control, boys. Like he's all over the place.
Yeah, he looks loose.
This might be white flag, fellas.
Is he be able to get a run here? He's
Here
gonna
goes
try for it.
1 throws a
Big
little block.
block.
Here comes the 11.
Think Benitez gonna have it here.
That's it.
B Nizzy got that one, boys. That was a great finish there, guys.
It
awesome
was.
finish. Awesome finish by these guys. I'm liking stage 1. I like seeing guys mix it up. That's what we want to see. Guess what, though? We're going to stack them back up. Let some of these other guys have a chance at it up here.
That's it. Stage 2. Coming up.
Yes, sir. What you think about stage 1 so far?
I think we got some good racing across the board, and that's one of the things too. You know, they were racing for it at the end. That whole last 5 or 6 laps, those guys weren't content to just drive in the top 4. They wanted to get themselves situated as best as they could for those last laps. So, and just think, it's only going to be that much more dramatic in stage 2 and stage 3 when everything's on the line.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Liking what I'm seeing, though.
This is anyone's race to win tonight.
Oh, definitely. Here we go, boys. We got Scott Pilot out front, boys.
Think there was some pit strategy there?
I don't know, fellas. That wasn't on that. I don't know. We'll see. Got B Nizzy on the outside. He pitted though, I believe.
Maybe a no tire or 2-tire stop to get up there.
Maybe. That inside line always prevails, dude, on the start, like every single time.
Right.
It does. It's like Benizzi's able to drop down. I don't know if everyone behind him was so lucky.
Yeah, there's looks like I think that's Brewster Baker. I think he got his lap back, I believe, so he should be on the lead lap. Looks like he gets back in though. We got them stacked up, boys. Here we go.
I'm interested in seeing Killer Speedster in third. We saw that he was one of those guys really pushing for an outside run earlier. I think, if he makes a run from third place, are people going to try to see if they can move that inside line out of the way?
Yeah, serious. Right now we kind of nose to tail here, so I imagine we'll see a couple guys just kind of riding right now, just kind of feel it out. Let's get a few laps in and try to make some moves maybe. Right now, Sky Pilot out front. We got a car up top. Here comes a 19 to 9.
Teammates from last season.
Here comes a 21. You're going to jump up here with him.
Justin moved up too.
It's like they're
Here comes the
dropping back
11.
down.
Looks like he's going to get freight train right now. 9 jumps up to the top to try to pick the 11 up. Right now we still got Sky Pilot, Speedster, B Dizzy, James Snow, and Lewis. Lewis driving way below the yellow line. Get up there on the track, buddy.
Lewis making a move again to the outside.
He's making a move.
Snowden's going to follow him.
Any takers? I think the 9's going to get hung out now.
Yep. A little bit of contact up front. Looks like being easy to the inside of Killer Speedster here.
Lewis going to jump to the high side.
Ooh, that could have been bad.
Oh.
Lewis comes back down to the 18. Here we go.
Oh, they're crashing. Big crash.
The big wreck.
The big one.
Big wreck.
Think that's going to be a caution, boys.
I believe that's a caution, boys. That is a caution.
Yep, there we are.
Boys are getting antsy.
Yes, sir. I think it's just guys are just, right now there's some of these guys just not used to racing around each other, and it's going to take a minute, but I think these guys are doing an awesome job, man.
I got the 21 car with damage. The inside his hood.
18 got some damage.
Yeah, I think there was a good 4 or 5 of them that stacked up there. I think Lewis was in it. I think Killa had some contact. I don't know if he was crashed or not. Straight Edge is in it.
5 cars involved.
Justin, Smooth Puppy, Florida.
Here we go, boys.
Heavy duty. Turning tires just for the big one.
I think we still got Sky Pilot, B Nizzy. Then you got.
How about Straight Edge up there? Second car on the inside
Straight
line.
Edge.
Looks like the 7 was trying to beat his way down into the inside lane there.
Like the 1 car might get hung up down the outside here, guys.
These guys don't get organized on the bottom. Maybe the high side won't be so bad off this restart.
Yeah, true. 1 car's getting hung, boys.
Yeah,
He's got 4 cars behind him, but.
Oh,
Ooh.
hang on to the 7.
How about Florida Boy? He's up to 4th as well.
He is, man. He's one of those guys, man, that just kind of rides, you know what I'm saying? Like, which is good. We got some scatter pack back here, boys. We was going 3 wide there for a minute.
Poo pack going on back here.
Yes, sir.
Florida had some good runs at the end of the year just by staying with it, though. I think he got a top 5 there in like the last 3 races of the season.
He most definitely did. Sometimes, man, you just got to stick it out.
Mm-hmm.
And this season, man, with the points, as long as you finish the race and don't quit, you get 2 playoff points every race. So That's an incentive too for guys not to quit the race, even though you're having a bad day. That's playoff points.
Pays to stay.
Yes, sir. Right now we got a battle, guys. We got some 2-on-2.
Yeah, man, we got a huge battle going on here towards the middle of the pack.
Killer's gonna
like
jump
it.
up. Whoop! Oh,
5-car
big
way
block.
up. Right. I don't even know who to watch, guys.
I know.
I'm just watching from Sky Pilot's back bumper. Watch everyone. I'll tell you, that 7, he's been making some aggressive moves. You know, he's not afraid to lead that high line, but he's also been throwing some pretty aggressive blocks. See, I was saying earlier, you know, wanting to lead that outside line might get some guys to work with you, but some of these blocks might not.
Yeah, he's kind of nose chopping a few guys. Ain't gonna work in here.
So they're gonna go 3 wide for 3rd.
3 wide.
Kill stuck in the middle now.
3 wide, boys. 3 wide.
Oh, the 5's down there.
Oh boy.
Woo.
They're all gonna save it.
That 7 car ain't making many friends right now, boys.
No, he's not. This is the first race of the season.
Still got Sky out front. That straight edge done made his way back up to P2, boys. Got Shackett right there in 3rd, James Snow, and Exotic.
We were talking about straight edge earlier. You know, he ran great in his duel, and he's backing that up so far right now.
Sure did.
Jump on board with the town at this back. I'm gonna follow. Watch forward from
12
the
to
1.
go, fellas. 12 to go.
And we still got a pit stop coming, I think. Or was that caution within the time
I think
frame?
that might have got him right there.
Okay.
7 car out to the high side trying to get in. Can't.
Anybody gonna make a move, fellas? Like right now, everybody's pretty content. We still got some laps to go, but
I'd say if anyone's going to start making some moves, it's probably going to be from about, I think that's Exotic, kind of up in like 5th-ish. It'll probably be from about there on back. I'd say these guys in the top 3 or 4 are pretty content where they're at.
yeah, I agree.
Somebody jumps up to the high side. I guarantee that 7 car goes with them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, definitely. I mean, he showed some muscle up there, though.
Yeah.
He'd be a good pusher there. Like, somebody want to get to the back bumper and push him a little bit. Yeah, you're very right. It's true.
Big Rick said he's exciting to watch.
He is. I like old Killer. He's a trash talker.
Some big movements there around where
comes
James
the
Snow
one
Exotic are.
Here we go. James Snow.
James Snow gonna jump up to the top. Oh, he gets into the one
in the
car.
wall.
Oh boy.
So they're going to settle it out. Killa stuck in the middle again. James Snow in no man's land. This means it's got to re-rack them. Try again.
Starting to get racy, boys. I like it. Let's go.
Coming down to the end here in stage 2.
Yes, sir. We probably got about 8 or 9 laps to go here, probably.
Tell you a combination that I like right now. We've kind of seen them together a couple times this race. We got Snowden and Lewis together again in 6th and 7th.
Look who's moved up in the top 5, boys. That 5 car. You can't count out Brewster Baker either. Remember, he went a lap down early, but he got his lap back, and he's right here in contention.
Yeah, he got that big crash damage earlier, but he's right back there. So,
Oh, Lemon's below the yellow. He's back up.
It looks like he got kind of hooked there a little bit. Kind of bottlenecked them guys up. Here we go. We got a high side, boys.
18 in the 1.
Smooth Puppy leading in. They're going places.
They just can't get nobody to get up there with them right now. Somebody jumped out. There goes a 9 car of Snow. He gonna jump out. Here comes B Nizzy.
Lewis
Here
follows
comes
him.
Lewis. Here
One
comes Brewster Baker. He's like, let's go, boys.
I think if Smooth Puppy, James Snow, Killer, I think if they can get up there with them.
Yeah. Because they're holding tight at the top. The guys got a good form. There they went back down, though.
Just need a couple more cars.
Yep.
They got 2 more back there with them. Smooth Puppy and Killer.
'21 still holding tight. 11 still holding tight. Sky's still leading right now. You know, he won his dual race. Sky did. He started on the outside pole.
He's been holding steady this entire stage so far. Smooth line. Ooh, Exotic way up the track.
He got doored a little bit by the 1 car.
I'll tell you though, I think Exotic dropping back. I was counting cars, and we've got an 11 car pack up here. If we can get a 6 car outside line, I think they'll be able to hold at least even with the inside line, if not pass them straight up. And I think Exotic's a good car to have in that line with you.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
Yeah. I think if that 5 car jumps up there, all them guys back there behind him go with him.
I think they have to.
9 trying to make a move now, fellas. They got to do something. They ain't got but about 5 to go here. Can we get something going on the top? Anybody else want to jump up there with these guys?
I think what these guys at the back of the pack need is they need just one guy in the front to jump up there. You know, someone like Straight Edge, Justin, B Nizzy.
Yep. I don't see these guys moving right now, though.
I think the top 5 are riding.
At the moment, yes. See if we can get us a lap count. I think we need 4 to go, maybe. Let's see. 5 to go, fellas.
5 to go in stage 2.
What's going to happen, boys? What's going to happen? We didn't see no green flag stops this time, so everybody still knows the tail. This next stage, these boys going to have to pit 3 times. Who's going to make a move first? That's the question. I'm going to say the 7 going to make a move, boys.
7?
Yep.
I'm behind Brewster. Yeah.
7's definitely gonna make a move at some point. I just think someone in
Got
front of him's
Exotic
gonna
behind him.
have to cover it. Ooh, a little bit of contact there. 7 to 36.
Oh, they do have to pit.
They're making pit stops after all.
Yeah, they do have to pit.
Oh wow.
This is gonna get interesting.
Dang. I didn't think they did, but I guess they are.
They're probably right at the edge of that 19. So I think that caution was what, maybe the 2nd or 3rd lap of the stage. Here they come.
Got 3
Sky
of them
Pilots.
making race.
I think a Sky Pilot, Straight Edge, and B Nizzy.
All right, so Shackett takes over the lead, fellas.
They're too wide for a moment up at the front. They're trying it again. Snowden and Kill up on the high side. Brewster tried it, but he jumped back in line.
James Snow sitting in 2nd. He's rubbing the paint off that 11 car.
Huge push for Justin there from James. And how about that for James Snow running up here at the front?
Yeah, how about that? Good
Top
for
5
him.
the whole stage.
Yes, sir. He's been right there. He's sitting P2. Did we see any signal from these guys?
I don't
No.
think we did.
I hope they know the rules, because if you can't pit with 3 to go. Well, never mind. This ain't at the end of the race. Sorry. That's strange though. Like,
Why do the other guys need to pit?
yeah, I know. I don't understand what's going on here. Maybe they didn't pit before that.
Or maybe they needed tires. Maybe if they took none under the pit stop. Because we
That's
wondered
possible.
how Sky Pilot got to the front off that
Right.
pit stop.
It's possible.
Right.
Either way, it's going to be tough for Sky Pilot because he's going to go a lap down right about now.
Yep.
Might get
He
the lucky
shouldn't
dog
peek
off
in.
of it.
Yeah.
What about the other two cars? Where are they at?
They're doomed.
I think B Nizzy is the first car allowed down.
Sky Pilot would be.
Sky Pilot just got lapped, so it's going to come down to where they are in relation to each other. See if I can find them real quick.
Because right now, Killer Speedster is 8th, and then B Nizzy is 12 point. Yeah, he may be. He may be. I think that's B Nizzy up front up there, guys, in front of this pack. I think he's going to be the lucky dog. I think we're coming to white flag. I think this may be white flag.
I jump up on these front guys. Lewis and Snowden trying for a move here. Just can't quite get organized with each other.
Look at James Snow, though. Holding P2 right now, boys.
He's running great. Oh, a little bit of contact as Brewster tries to make
white
a
flag,
run.
boys. I believe this is white flag.
How about that?
There it
That's
is.
it. Shackett first. James Snow second.
Good runs for these guys.
Yes, sir. I think B Nizzy is going to get the lap back, guys. I think he was in front of Sky Pilot here. I'm not positive, but
I want to figure out where B Nizzy is on the track because Sky Pilot is like.
he was 9th. B Nizzy was 9th and Sky Pilot was 10th.
I don't know how that happened.
Still racing. So he must be on the lead lap still.
Yep.
So that might give Sky Pilot.
Maybe. Yep.
Yeah, Sky Pilot's in this pack. I don't know where B Nizzy was in relation to the leaders.
D Nizzy's coming across the start-finish line right now.
Yeah. I want to say that he might have stayed ahead of everyone, so.
Mm-hmm. So that means who else pitted with them?
It was Sky Pilot, B Nizzy, and Straight Edge, I think.
Well, it might leave Straight Edge a lap down.
Let's see if I can find where Straight Edge is real quick. Yeah, Straight Edge was in the pack, so he's going to be behind Sky Pilot, so I think he's going to be stuck a lap down, which is a shame for him. He's been running right up there the whole run.
All right, boys, here we go. Got Shackett going to lead us down here. Sky Pilot did get his lap back, so he's 10th. Florida and Straight Edge are a lap down. Tough break for Straight Edge, man.
Yeah, bummer for those guys, but if we get a caution here, you know,
Yeah.
it's a long
Yeah.
stage 3. No one's out of
Sure.
it yet.
Got the 5 car on the outside.
We do. Got Brewster Baker up in the mix, boys.
Now we're talking about staying in the mix. Brewster was stalled on the backstretch after a big crash in stage 1. Here he is, leading that outside line for the lead.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, push from Snowden on the outside. Got a 4-car train up there.
Shackett still leading the way. Got James Snow, Brewster Baker, Exotic, and Lewis. Still got some cars formed up top, but they filling out now, boys. I think now, man, you just ride for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Try to make some friends. I don't really see anybody pressing the issue at the moment.
Yeah, these guys
Comes
are
James Snow.
Oh.
No one
I
goes with
fell
him
out of
though.
line there.
Oh!
Woo, they were kind of hooked. Oh, the 7 car back
killer.
up the track.
7 car just went straight up in front of everybody.
This might help someone get a caution.
That's a shame.
No caution. Yep,
Caution's
caution's out. Caution's out. Little restart with 56 to go, boys.
Did a little bit of quick math in my head. This will probably count for one of their pit stops then. 19:36:57.
Straight Edge is in front of Florida boys, so he will get his lap back.
Yeah, I think Straight Edge will get his lap back here. All right, boys, here we go. Still got Shackett up front. Got Brewster Baker on the outside. Exotic. Snowden, I made his way back up here, boys. Exotic, Sky Pilot.
Sky Pilot's back up to 5th.
Tell you what, that hotline got a little bit of jump that time.
Yeah, it's interesting watching these restarts with some of the gears that people are running. Oh, 7's off the track again.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to hook somebody there, the 5 car or something. I don't know what he's doing. Probably gonna get hung out to dry now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious. He's really losing them. Maybe he had damage and didn't repair the damage on the pit stop.
I don't know.
A couple guys towards the back end of the pack racing for positions.
Yeah, they get 2 and 3 wide here. Right now, though, we got Shackett, Exotic, Sky Pilot, and B Nizzy, top 4. Brewster Baker, Smooth Puppy, Snowden, and Lewis. Looks like Snow gonna jump to the high side. Got Lewis going with him. Couldn't quite make it work. Lewis way up to the top of the track.
Yeah, they lose 2 more positions.
98 kind of got into the 9 car there a little bit. A little contact. Getting interesting, boys.
Sure is. These front 5 or 6 just holding right to that double yellow line. I think they're pretty content where they're at right now.
Yes, sir.
It'll be good for them as we get later in the race. I think these guys up front are really just figuring out, you know, who can I work with, who can I trust when it comes down to the end. Yeah, I think there's a good opportunity, like for Justin and Exotic Sky Pilot to kind of learn each other, figure out the lines, and see if they like the way each other's cars are handling.
Yeah, you definitely want to make friends early on in the race. You don't really want to make no enemies.
Nope.
Because you got to have those friends when it really comes down to it. And you know, kind of like if you make a move and somebody behind you makes a move with you.
Snowden.
Oh, yep.
All by himself.
Tough break for Snow there. He's going to lose the drought, definitely. Him and Speedster.
What did he hit?
I don't know.
I think there was one other car. I was watching back from the leaders and trying. Well, I don't want to make a wrong call. There was contact with one more car.
He got damage on the side of that car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was on the high side and someone from the bottom made some right rear, left front contact.
Tough break, man, for Snow there.
Yeah, Straight Edge dropping back. I was curious if he might have been the one they had contact with, so I'm curious if he might have damage.
Wonder if he's dropping back to pick him up maybe since he got contact with him maybe. I'm not sure. 51 to go, fellas. 51 to go.
Long race.
It is.
Anything can happen still.
We've seen one caution brings you back in contention. You know, look what it did for Brewster, look what it did for Sky Pilot, and all those guys.
Definitely, man, definitely. And those guys are back in the top 5 now. Mm-hmm. Tells you they got a good car. At 36, every now and then he's coming up off of that bottom. He's gonna have to be careful.
Think he's maybe peeking to see if Sky would go with them, or?
I don't know.
He's flirting with it up there.
I
Oh,
knew
there
it was going to happen.
Sky's gonna
Sky's
pass
gonna get
him.
under him.
I done seen it 2 or 3 laps there. That 36 was getting up off the bottom there a little bit. And that one little bit, just to get that nose under it, somebody's going to take it.
Guys leaving that hole open. Them guys behind you, they're going to take advantage of it. And they're going to take it fast.
Oh, big time. Who's that 3-pack back here? That's Lewis, Puppy, and Straight Edge. Okay. I was wondering who that was there. See if I can find Snow right quick. Yeah, Snow and Speedster are hooked up together now, so pretty good ways back.
At least they're not all by themselves, though. That's the worst when you're stuck all by yourself on a plate track.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
That sucks.
tough break for those two.
It is.
It's lonely and it's slow.
Right there.
That's good to know, Dunlap. I was wondering what was going on there. He's doing good though. He's all right. It just takes time, man. Practice. He's on the wheel tonight, so it's okay. That's okay. Hey, this is the place to do it at, though. It's big. It's wide.
Tell him to get on that flying simulator thing he's got.
I know, right? I think all these guys right here are pretty content now just to work with each other. They know they got a really good gap. It's only these 6 cars, or 7 cars. Just stay on the same page and let's just ride it out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it's like Tomboy said earlier. Now's the time to see if you jump out, is anybody going to do anything? Do you want to try to mix it up now, see what happens, or you want to just keep sitting here riding? So, you know.
Look,
Yeah, see. Go ahead, Tomboy.
I think this would be a good time for Smooth Puppy, Exotic, and Exotic in the grass for a moment.
Looks like the 18 got into him. Looks like he's going to let him go.
Yeah, he backed off to let him get back in. Nice
They better
move,
regroup,
but is that
or
going
they
to cost
lose
him
the
the
draft.
draft?
Right.
That's good racer etiquette right there by Smooth Puppy, man. He's in danger. These guys are in danger of losing the draft here.
Yeah, hopefully Exotic still got that 4th place car. Looks like he does. He's pulling back up to him. Okay. But hopefully James can stick with Exotic, and hopefully Smooth can stick with James.
Yep.
A little bit of space in, so.
I think Smooth's losing it. But here comes
Exotic.
the 36. He's going to jump to the high side.
This might help him.
This might help.
I think Smooth Puppy's just going to be too far back. It did pull James Snow back up, but
I think his best bet right now is just kind of let this other pack catch him up, pick him up. That's 3 cars back there.
They're a ways back, too.
There they are. We had 7, we got 6, boys.
tell you, one guy that I've been happy for this whole race so far, he stayed with his front pack, last car in it right now, James Snow. He's stayed with this group the whole time.
Yep.
Happy to see that for him.
I think he's sitting in a good spot.
He is. I mean,
there's no pressure.
More
you know
than
what I mean? Like,
Sorry.
go ahead, Tomboy. Go ahead.
More than anyone, I mentioned if people just want to try runs for the high side, he's in the best spot to just kind of do it and see how much he can gain from it. If you're the last guy in the pack, why not?
Yeah, I mean, really, he's in a really good spot. I mean, he's in the lead draft. He has no pressure.
Ooh.
Here we go, boys. We got some guys going to the top side to try to make a power move right here. Look at Sky Pilot beating Izzy and these guys, man. It's like, hey, we want to lead a little bit too here.
Justin all by himself.
He got pretty much freight trained right there, but
throw out the...
Here comes a little bit of contact. He saved it though. Whew. Got a new leader, guys.
Sky Pilot, how about that?
Hey, I'm telling you, like what we talked about, these guys might be wanting to test a little bit, so Sky knows now, you know, it's looking good. Like he's got B Nizzy on his side and Brewster Baker there. So
Yeah.
that's something to think about.
I gotta tell you, might not be a bad thing for Justin. You know, we talked about the 19-lap fuel run. You know, running up front, you're using more fuel than everyone else, so it might not hurt him to be back in the pack for a couple laps.
Now, do we see the same move from any of these other guys just to see if they can get the run that Scott did? I don't know, though. I mean, those guys look pretty content to race with each other right now.
And they've shown it can work once, so yeah, now everyone's going to want to try it.
Here comes the 36. He's going to jump out there. Here comes James Snow.
I think it's a good move for these guys. See how much you can gain. More importantly, see if anyone up in second or third can go with you.
Right, test it out, see who goes with them guys.
All it's going to take is one guy to jump up there with them. Yeah, I know, C-Fan. Yeah, you ain't got no friends on a white flag. Still kind of riding nose to tail. Here comes the 5 car. He's going to jump out, boys. He got left hung, though. He
dropped back in.
Looks like he got back in. I think he might have got pushed up there maybe, and Shackett kind of let him back in there. So that's great racer etiquette, man. Some of these guys, man, you get up there, they ain't letting you back in.
Yeah, Justin's a smart racer, and, you know, he wants to make friends here early on, so...
Yeah, definitely, man.
Good move
definitely.
for him.
Yeah. No, just like what we seen from Smooth, you know, he let Exotic back in and he wound up losing the draft.
I know, bummer for him.
Yeah, exactly. We're probably going to have some pit stops coming up here pretty soon, boys. These guys been humping it. They've been getting around there, making some pretty good laps. .36 going to lip up off the bottom there, but 98 lets him back in. We see all these guys pit at once, boys? Do we see it?
I don't know about this time, to be honest with you.
We might see these 6 all come down together.
40 to go, fellas. 40 to go. Pretty good little pack form right here, guys. I like what I see here. There's some good racers right here in this top 5, guys. I think we're going to top 6. I think we're going to see these guys a lot up front this season, man.
I think so too. And even some of the guys that aren't in this lead pack, I think Smooth has shown that he's capable. I think you know, Snowden had that crash, but
yep,
you know,
Snow
I think
will be there.
He's gonna be good. Killa's aggressive, but you know, he was making those runs early, so
yep,
it's a pretty stacked C League this season, I'd say.
And I tell you, you know, we seen Killa. He come into the league at Michigan, you know, last season, and
killed it.
I'm telling you, man, he had a good run. Every one of these guys pit signal, boys.
Oh boy, all of them.
Hell, here we go. You know, this is kind of where I think James Snow's in the best spot, fellas. Like, he has nobody behind him. He can dictate how he gets on pit road, but
I'm gonna go on board with him.
if I'm leading the race, oh boy, I'm telling you, I'm on the horn, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh,
where we going, fellas?
5 cars coming in way too fast.
We'll see what happens, fellas. Looks like everybody got in there pretty good. Here comes the 9 car. He's showing pit. The 7 didn't show pit.
Everyone's in clean. I'm not sure if anyone was too fast, but I'll tell you one thing that I'm a little bit curious about. Exotic and James Snow very slow on their entries. I'm curious if they're going to be able to keep with these other 4 when they come off.
The 7 did not pit signal.
Did he pit?
He did pit.
Whoops.
So that will be a penalty.
Is he first one off?
He is. Sky Pilot. What's up with
Exotic
Sky
and James
Pilot?
after.
Sky Pilot got a pit road penalty.
So did Brewster Baker.
Man.
Justin
The
too.
11 off the.
They're all coming off together. Or do you think it was a penalty? Or do you think maybe they took 4 tires and these other guys
No,
took
I'm
less?
watching the stream.
Oh,
30.6. That's a penalty.
For all 3 of them.
Man.
I'll tell
Hey,
you.
at least they're all together, though.
They're together,
They're not
yeah.
by themselves.
Because I was worried before about Exotic and James having a little bit slower entries. I'm on board with Exotic now. Big separation between him and Nizzy. So he needs James to get right back to his bumper, and even they have some separation. So even
Yes,
getting
sir.
those pit road penalties, these other 3 are in pretty decent shape because they've all still got each other.
Who's leading right now? B Nizzy?
Should be Nizzy. I think it's
He's got
Nizzy,
a
Exotic, and
huge lead,
James.
too.
Yeah, they're all separated.
Looks like Sky and Shaka and those guys are like 9 seconds behind, fellas.
Yeah.
And we talked about this, man. It's getting on and off pit road, especially these plate tracks, man. You come in so hot, and you got to trust the guys around you. And we don't know if somebody tapped somebody or what happened. We don't know that, you know. But you're doing all you can, trying to get on pit road, and yeah, man, it's unfortunate.
Well,
These 3 might pick up 2 here.
Yeah, they're gonna be right behind. Want to see if I can see who they are.
Yeah, I can't quite see that. It's Smooth Puppy in Florida.
Yeah, those 2 guys, that's 5th and 6th. Then you got Sky, they moving over and letting these guys go. So you got Sky leading that pack.
They're gonna get right back up there, I think, because these leaders are separated. You know,
They
these
could
guys
be,
are gonna
man.
have a huge draft.
They got another car, Lewis. He's by himself, so they're gonna have 7 cars.
And this is good for Lewis and Smooth Puppy, because keep in mind they'd lost the draft before. They're gonna be right
They
back
did.
in this now just because of the pit road penalties.
Right now you got Lewis, he's 1.3 and dropping like a rock in front of Sky, so they catching him pretty quick. James Snow is 6.4 in front of these guys. I think these guys can run them down, fellas.
These guys are gonna be to Lewis's bumper by the time they get to turn 3.
Yeah, Lewis is moving up, so he already knows the game plan. Just drop to the back of these guys and hang on. Let's go.
Mark driving by him, getting out of the way, let them guys go by.
Man, usually, guys, I feel like pit road usually splits up the field. I think those pit stops are actually going to bring the field together.
I do too, honestly. I think we're going to have, because right now James Snow is losing ground. Exotic done lost 3/10. Yeah, I think before we pit again, these guys are going to be there. I think they'll be there.
To be the whole pack.
The whole pack.
Who doesn't love to see that?
Looks like Killer Speedster is on pit road. What if he's got a mechanical problem? Yeah, I think he's out of the race, fellas.
That's a bummer for him. Stay on board with him for a second, see if comes back out again or if he's out.
James Snow and Exotic are together. They're 4 seconds behind the leader.
Can they run him down?
If they run him down, we might have a different ball game. Because they're right in front of these guys. You can see them.
Oh yeah, they're coming.
I think the pack's going to get to them before
They
get to
the leader,
the one,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, they're coming in a hurry, boys.
Yeah,
they made up almost a second.
They are moving.
Yeah, these boys are formed up. They on a mission, boys. Ain't that something, though? These pit road penalties are going to bunch everybody back up.
We went from what was a 6-man pack to it's a 6-man pack chasing everyone else down right now. So if everyone can stay clean and stay together, it's going to be 9 cars back together again.
This will probably never. This scenario will probably never happen again.
Nope.
Getting a pit road penalty and catching the leader. So yeah, it worked out for these guys, man. That's awesome.
Only an FTR C League.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sponsored by.
Storybooks.
Oh yeah, I think these guys are going to blow by this leader, guys.
Oh, they have to.
I mean, think about it. Sky, Shackett, and Brewster Baker got a pit road penalty, and here they are contending. I think, really, before we pit, I think we're going to see these three guys 1, 2, 3.
I think they're going to be leading again. The only way they're not, I think, would be if these two guys in front of them right now try to cover them. I don't know if it'd be a good move on their part to do so, but they might.
It's possible. Anything's possible at a plate track.
But guys, there's still one more pit stop.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what's going through the back of their mind is not to get another pit road penalty.
We're 1 second behind this pack. They're coming. But here's my other thing. Do any of these other guys try to swing out and make a move? Because right now it looks like Snow and Exotic, they're gonna jump to the top and ride this train with these guys. Cause we're gonna have every single driver back in this race, guys.
Wow, how about that?
Now this is exciting. It just got real exciting.
Who would have thought?
I would never have thought, especially with 3 guys getting a pit road penalty and then they all meet up. This is just meant for a great race, fellas.
They're going to be leading this thing by turn 3. They are right up to the 1 car. 1 car's going to want to lead the pack, though. He moves up now. There we go.
Yeah, he thought about it.
He thought about it.
He's going to go from the penthouse to the outhouse
real quick.
Fast. How about that? 3 guys that got a pit road penalty are 1, 2, 3 right now, guys. I'd have never thought that in a million years.
No.
You just don't ever quit.
That's right.
And I'm going to tell you what, these 3 guys in the back here, the guy that was leading the race is in danger of losing the draft.
Yeah, they got separated a little bit. Snow's going to pull back up in line again. Looks like Florida and Benezi, they just got to hold with Snow here. Snowden.
Yeah.
Not Snowden, James Snow. I think they'll be able to.
They're there, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think they are.
Both there. Yep.
We got us a race again, fellas.
How about that, man?
That's awesome.
The Sky Pilot back to the lead.
It is. Went into pits leading and coming out the pits right now leading the race. I'd have never thought that.
Took a little bit of work, but
it did.
It worked out.
It did. It worked out to those guys' favor, man. Awesome.
I'll tell you, just besides, you know, going through that drama together, Sky Pilot, Justin, and Brewster know that they work together perfectly now. And they know that for the rest of the race.
Right.
I think we got 29 to go, Heavy.
Oh, let him step down a little bit. 5 car, let him back in. Good driving by them.
Yeah, these guys kind of got it in the back of their mind now. Hey, guys, us 3 cars run this pack back down. You know what I'm saying? So I'm willing to bet these 3 guys work together with each other for the rest of the race, maybe.
Oh, I'd say so. Say a lot of them have kind of been together since stage 2. You know, Sky Pilot led a lot of that, and, you know, Justin was one of the cars close to him. But Justin also has it in the back of his mind, you know. He was leading when Sky Pilot made that move on him, so they're buddies, but how much buddies are they going to be?
28 to go is the official lap count. We're going to have all these guys pit together, guys? Whew.
Oh, hang on, Exotic.
I wouldn't be surprised if they all pit together, but we saw that 6 cars pit together that last time. 3 out of the 6 got penalties. So do you think maybe they're going to look at splitting it up?
Very true.
I think these front 3 are probably going to stay together, but
I think the pit window is probably going to be between 20 and 21 laps, fellas. These guys, it's gonna be between 20 and 21. These guys still gonna have to make another pit stop. Twice.
So 2 more pit stops.
2 more still, or just 1 more?
It may be 1 more. Depends on when they pit here.
Oh, 98 and under the 19.
The thing I'm thinking about is that first caution we had at the very beginning of stage 3. I think that put them in range to make it on 2 more stops. It just would be pretty much the full fuel tank run.
Correct. Look at Snowden up here, guys. He's right up here in front of these guys. That's a tough break from Snowden, man. He had a really good hot rod too, because he was one of our dual winners as well.
Yeah, pole sitter for the whole show.
Yes, sir.
Just got caught up in that crash and never got the caution to recover from it.
Yeah,
I tell you, man.
Best friend would be that caution.
Yes, sir. It would be. Like, it feels really good to set a pole at a super speedway, in my opinion. Like, if you can start on the pole at super speedway, you can dictate what goes on, as long as you can hold it.
Yeah, you know, winning the duels, that gives you confidence. It really does give you a boost of confidence. You know, sitting on the pole at the beginning, the first race of the season, and it gives you confidence going into the season. You know, all right, we're gonna have a good season.
Yeah, big time, man. Big time. It's a big confidence booster, man.
Especially for these C guys, you know.
People don't realize, man, this is a really good group of racers right here, man. These guys bring it, man. I'm telling you. These guys work hard, too. We got our moments every now and then, but, man, the races were really good last season, though. Like, it was really good. We got more guys this season than we had last season. A lot of new guys. So, like I said, it's going to take a couple races for these guys to get used to each other, and then once they do, man, I mean, I thought they settled in really nicely here, man. Like, everybody's not really, you know, pressing the issue. Everybody's giving each other a little bit of room here. And that's, you know, you kind of got to have it. A lot of respect. This sets the tone for the rest of the season, in my opinion. Is Puppy kind of trying to lay back a little bit, fellas? Trying to get a run here, or what's up?
He might be. And one of the things that's interesting is, you know, Snowden probably repaired that damage. Even if he's not on the lead lap, he's back in this pack, so he can still factor into how these lines function.
Yeah, exactly. We actually seen that a little bit in the B group, where we seen a lap car or two right here in the mix with these guys.
We even saw in the C League duel when it came down to Sky Pie and Exotic, when Justin was a lap down.
Yeah.
I don't think Smooth Puppy's in a bad spot to try for a run here. We know there's still one more pit stop coming, you know. Even if he drops back into the pack, he knows that they still have a pit to go through. At the same time, you know, if he makes a run and Big Nizzy and Exotic follow him, then they'll go into pit stops as the leaders.
He's got a huge gap between him and Brewster. Like, he's leaving that hole open. Try something, guys?
I mean, he could.
It could be dragging it just.
Still no pit signals. See how many we got to go here. $21 to go, fellas.
Field window's gonna be open here in about another 2 or 3 laps.
Yeah.
Smooth Puppy left the door open, and Beanies is gonna take advantage of it.
Yep. I figured it was fixing to happen.
Ooh, Smooth's able to clear back down.
Yeah, he did. Wow. Thought it gave him a heck of a bump there.
B. Nizzy's not leaving that space between 3rd and 4th, though. He pulls right up to the back bumper of Brewster.
Only one car lets you guys go by.
Wanted to go, fellas.
There's the
Stop,
signal.
boy.
Signals.
Holy hell, all of them's coming down.
Everyone.
Here we go, boys. Here we go. This is what we wanted to see.
Close your eyes, tomboy.
I don't know where I'd want to be on this one. Do I want to be where Lewis is, or do I want to be where Sky Pilot is? Because I was where
I want to be way back there where Snowden is.
I was where
boys.
Sky Pilot was the other night, and it didn't go so well. Oh, contact between Brewster and Justin. Oh, they're crashing. Snowden, straight edge, Lewis, all have contact
I
in
don't
the
know
back.
about that, fellas. Looks like that 5 booted that 11 car.
I think
he slowed it down just in time.
I'll tell you what, guys, we had crash in there. I think we might have some pit road penalties. This one's gonna be interesting for sure. Who's gonna get off first?
Oh, we're under caution.
I'll tell you who's off first. It's the pace car.
We are. We are under caution.
I think those 3 or 4 cars crashing at the tail end of that pack is what brought it out.
Oh, man.
We were worried about the cars at the front who
Hey,
made contact.
you know what
but
works out? What works out is Snow is going to get his lap back.
Good for him.
Snow
And
will
the
be the first
whole
car on the lead. He gets the free pass, boys.
And the whole field's back together.
Whole field's back
Again.
together, boys. Who's that out front? That's Exotic. No, that's Shackett.
Yeah.
Shackett out
Brewster on the
front.
outside.
Brewster Baker holding even with him so far.
We definitely gonna be good on fuel now, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Justin about left the door open for Benizzi there.
He just about did for sure.
Got down just in time, but it was close.
Oh, a little bit of contact. Oh, 18 cars around.
All by himself too. Same thing that happened
All
to
by
Snowden
himself.
last restart.
We got Shackett, Benizzi, and Sky Pilot top 3. Oh, the 5 cars out of whack.
And more contact towards the back of that pack. He needs to try to pull the draft off these guys.
I'll tell you what's a bummer, guys, is the dang 9 car got his lap back, and now he's going to lose the draft again.
Oh man.
I think someone lagged.
Oh, someone lagged. Okay. It's a different ball game now, fellas.
Yeah, we were talking about those 3 earlier that had worked together, Sky Pilot, Justin, and Brewster. Well, now Justin's leading, Sky Pilot's in 3rd behind Benizzi, who he hasn't worked with yet, and Brewster's all the way back in the pack.
Yep.
So, different guys having to play different games now, work with some new people.
I think Snow in the mix. You got Lewis in the mix. Haven't
You
said
know,
much about him.
Snow's been up there the whole time, man. Like, he's been
Yeah.
there. Here comes Lewis back up in the mix too, boys. See if I can get us a lap count, see what we got. I think we may have restarted with 16 to go. Oh, we got a car low here.
Yep, everyone gets back in line.
A little pushing and shoving going on.
Lewis gonna try the high side on James Snow here. Zach's gonna cover the spot, so it's like Lewis is gonna drop back here.
Yeah, nobody goes with him.
We got Brewster Baker trying to get back up into this mix, boys. He's going to be on the back bumper of Exotic. Thank you guys, everybody out there in YouTube land. Hope you guys are enjoying this race. It's going to get racy here in just a little bit. Who's it going to be? Who you ride with? Who you think's going to win this race tonight? Got Shackett out front. Got Benizzi and Sky Pilot right now, top 3. What do you think, boys? Who's it gonna be? Who's sitting in the catbird seat right now?
I think Sky is. Oh,
He's sitting in a really good.
car.
I'm gonna tell you what. Here comes his partner. Trying to make a run up on this high. He's trying to get back to that 8 car. I'm telling you. I got 3 people in the chat saying Sky Pilot. Dunlap saying the 36.
Exotic was down there cutting grass.
Comes the 1 car, boys. He's gonna try to make a move.
There he goes. Does the 8 go with him? 8 goes
Oh,
with
they
him.
pulling the same move, boys.
Oh man.
That 11 car has no friends.
Justin's thinking, not this again.
That's the same 4 guys.
The 8 drops down, leaves the 98, and the 5 hanging.
He does.
That's the difference this time is not all of them cleared, so.
But I'll tell you, Shaq is sitting in a good spot right now, though. But I don't know if I'm him. I'm a little leery because ain't nobody going with me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Once it's the last lap, everyone's gonna go everywhere. Friends are out the window when it's for the win.
But the Sky back up on the 1 car and the 11 go with him. Or does the 98 back it up? I mean, 19.
I think we're liable to see a 3-wide finish out of this, because even if
We
Scott
very
Taylor
well
drops
could.
back, I think Justin would drop back even further.
Got B Nizzy out front. We got Sky Pilot P2 and Shackett P3. Got Lewis and James Snow. Got Florida right there too, boys. Can't count him out. 10 to go.
We were talking about Florida Boy before. You know, he stays in these races no matter what.
Yes, sir.
Sees where he is at the end. Well, at the end of this one, he's in contention. Tell you, before that move, I really thought B Nizzy was in the best spot, but I think they might have made that move just too early. I don't know if he's really in the catbird seat anymore.
Yeah, I don't know either, man. That's a little early.
You know, it's one thing when you can attack and know you've got friends behind you, but it's different when you're defending the moves.
Yep.
I think the 11's in the catbird seat now, but nobody went with him. So does somebody go with him?
Well, here's the thing, though. You've seen the 1 pull out, and you've seen a train of cars go with him, so it's kind of got to be in the back of your mind. I mean, it's a chance, you know, but I think if he backed it up and pulled out, I think these guys behind him would go with him. I think James Snow would go with him because he went to the high side. I don't think they'll stay with these front 2 guys because they kind of left them to dry. What's your thoughts there?
Yeah, I agree. They left James and Brewster hung to dry, so yeah, I'm going whoever goes out to that outside.
I mean, I understand what they did. You know, they were kind of getting unformed a little bit there, and they made a move to get to P1, P2, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. We got 8 to go, boys. Coming to 7.
8 to go and still a 7-car pack here. Anything can happen.
Anything. Uh-oh, boys, getting racy. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna pick up this first win of the season here in the C group, boys?
So who's our audience betting on now? You know, I think the best might have changed since they made that move right afterward.
I know.
Have the opinions changed in the last 5 laps? I'll tell you what we haven't even talked about yet. We had a caution at the very end of that B race.
We did.
If that happens here,
It's
everything's
anybody's
back
game.
on the table.
Yes, sir. Depending on where you start. What line you start in.
Not the outside.
Nope. Everybody's still kind of content.
Yeah, Florida Bike's fallen off of this pack, so it's down to a six guys. I really think Justin's probably going to be one of the guys to make a move here. The question is, do Lewis, James Snow, and Brewster follow him or not?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think they do, man. Like, because you got Brewster and Lewis behind them. They've raced with each other. James Snow's went to the top every time somebody went to the top. Now, here's the scenario. Does the 8 drop back? Did he make a move? Do these guys follow him?
I think Sky Pilot wants to win this race. He won his duel, but you know he wants a point pair, so...
He does.
Said last week he was going to celebrate that win. I think he'd celebrate this one 10 times harder.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Coming up on Smooth Puppy here. I don't
Coming up
know.
on Smooth. He could be an influence.
I don't know how much damage he has from before, but if his car's driving good, that would make it a 7-car pack again.
It would. I know, Heavy. The suspense is killing me. He's going to drop in. I don't know if he can catch the tail end here or not.
A little bit of contact there at the tail end. Looks like Brewster's going to make a run here on James Snow.
Here comes James Snow. He's already jumping to the high side. Here comes that 5 back.
I think that little bit of movement there might be just enough to get Smooth Puppy back up to these guys.
It could. Yep, he's coming.
Snow moving again on Brewster.
A little bit of door in there.
A lot of Dorn back there.
Here we go, boys. We coming down to the nitty gritty here, boys. What's it gonna be? Got 20 viewers right now. Thank you, guys. You're about to see a hell of a finish, I believe. Here comes a 5. He's jumping up top. I'll get us a lap count here.
Oh, the 98.
3 to go, boys. 3 to go.
Can make a move on Lewis here. Might jump him up to the 4th spot.
Here comes the 98.
He's driving aggressive, but he's moving up.
If I was Shackett, I'd be worried right now.
Yeah, Shaggy's really got to defend that double yellow.
Oh,
Looks like Lewis
98
might have
went
moved him
high.
back.
98 got shuffled out, boys. 2 to go.
When are these guys going to make their move? Do you think they're going to wait till the last lap, or do you think they're going to try a little bit sooner?
I'm going to tell you, I think what's going to happen, I think this 19 and this 5 car are going to try to get a run on this top side, boys. I think these other guys are going to follow him. I just got that feeling.
Not backing it up yet, though. Brewster trying the high side already. He's going to drop back in the line again.
Coming the white flag, boys.
5 car to the outside by himself.
He just wants someone to move up there with him.
Coming to white, boys. Here we go. 1 lap.
If the guys are going to start spacing out, they've got to start now.
Don't see no moves yet, boys. Here comes a 19.
19 and the 5.
It's like Sky Pilot's starting to back it up a bit.
He's going to back him up.
Sky Pilot covers Lewis. They're going to be 3 wide behind them. I think Sky Pilot's in a good spot here, guys.
I think he is too, unless the 1 pulls a block.
He's going to block him. Let's see. Justin going to move up to 2nd, but
Oh.
1 car's going to take it.
Boy, that was close, boys. Woo, 1 car is going to take it. Man. Awesome race by these guys, man. Great job. What you guys think about that? B Nizzy, Shackett, and Sky Pilot, top 3. Let's get these guys up in the booth. Man. B Nizzy was able to hold it off there, guys. He pulled that block right at the right time, man.
You did.
That was perfect.
I'll tell you, I was worried that they made that move too soon with, you know, what was it, 8, 9, 10 laps to go?
Yep.
But he defended it all the way to the end. Good job by him.
So Sky Pilot was 85, 34, 085. James Snow was 85, 34, 094.
Whew.
9 1,000ths of a second, boys.
Man, and that was for the
That's
booth.
from being on the podium. Man, what a race. Awesome race by these guys, man. I love watching these C group guys, man. Get these guys in the booth.
Was this being Izzy's first race?
It was his first race.
How
Yes,
about
it was.
Rookie top 2.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. I'll let you guys do the interviews. I'll take the winner. You can decide whoever wants to do third and first, third and second.
I'll do third, Tomboy.
All right, means I can get Justin.
All right, top 3 to the booth. Man, that was awesome.
Pilot.
What up, fellas?
But
Try to get that win at the end, but
I know. Good move though.
So-
One car he put a good block on right there at the very end, man. That was a good job by him. He did great.
yo, Nizzy did the perfect. He had to do that block, otherwise I would have had him on the outside. And when he blocked me, that gave Justin that little bit of oomph to get in the second. Nizzy
Yep.
did the only block he could do that would stop me from getting that run.
James Snow had a hell of a run right there at the very end too. I thought he got you, but you got him by 9 1,000ths.
Whew, that's close.
Yeah, that was for the booth.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I don't know if Justin has a thing to get in here. I don't think he's been in here before.
I sent them one.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, Lynch, go ahead and we'll go ahead and start with P3, man.
All right, Sky Pilot, man. Congrats on a P3 finish tonight. Dude, you picked
Oh,
up
yeah.
your win in the duel. Started on the pole tonight, front row. Come in here, you led some laps, you had a good car. Go ahead and run us through your race tonight, Sky.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like everybody did such a clean job through the race, which I was happy with, and I, screwed up in that one pit stop. Well, the first one was I was making changes and didn't realize the time was ending, and so I didn't pit, so I had to pit at the end. And then messed up one other pit. Everybody was pitting behind me. I was so worried about getting ran over, I just didn't slow down in time. But when I came back out, I just happened to come back out with 5 cars and get them all linked up, and we caught the leaders pretty fast, and were able to run some good laps there at the end. And yeah, I mean, at the very end, I backed up to Justin, and then we got that run on Nizzy, and I went high, and right as I went high, Nizzy had the perfect block, which then got Justin right up next to me for second, and it was the only block he could do to stop me, and he did it. So it was a good block, but it was awesome running too. Felt like me and Nizzy and Justin were the 3 up there at the front all race. It felt pretty good.
Yeah, man,
Awesome.
good run tonight. Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, awesome run, Sky.
Thanks,
What
Billy.
was going through your mind when you got that pit road penalty?
I was freaking out for a second, like my race was over. I truly didn't expect to come out with 5 guys and be able to link up with. That's what saved me, to be honest with you. When I came out, I was able to coordinate on chat with everybody that was near me, and we all kind of linked up, and then we stayed single file and ran down the top 3 guys within 10 laps. If that wouldn't have happened, my race would have been over. So I got lucky.
Yeah, that was kind of my next one. It was like, I have never seen that before. 3 guys get pit road penalties, and everybody gets linked back up at the same time. because
Yeah.
that was amazing. Like, we were talking about that on broadcast, and
Well, as
man,
soon as I got it, I heard others get it. I yelled to all of them. I'm like, full gas, full full tires. And so we all did the same thing. So we were all coming out. I knew that we all pitted the same. We'd come out at least pretty similar, and we did. So thank God.
yeah, congratulations though, man. You got anything you want to add here, Tomboy, to our third place?
Happy to see you up here, Sky Pilot. I think you're gonna be a contender this season. How are you feeling when you were coming to the line in second place?
I felt good. A couple last four, I don't know if Nizzy was seeing, but I was backing up and kind of seeing how fast I could get a run on him, and I was able to get a pretty good run each time. So I'm like, okay, I can do it. And coming off of 4 is when I really hit it, and I was gaining on him fast, and he just made the perfect block, the only block he could to stop me. So. And then, Justin, of course, then took that open door and got next to me, and then we were side drafting each other towards the finish. So I felt good about getting top 3. I mean, I was like, all right, if I'm in second, I'm at least worst going to get third, I hope. So I felt good about it.
Congratulations, Sky Pilot, P3, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Do we got our other 2 guys in here?
They're in here.
Okay. Let's go ahead, Tomboy.
I think we do. Hey there, Justin.
Hi, Tomboy.
How about that? You were talking to me before the race, the duel last week. Missed the setup just a little bit. Guide me through your race. First time here with these guys. Took it all the way to a second place finish, led a lot of the race. Talk to me.
Yeah, I just went into this race knowing that I was going to be the oddball out. I've got something to prove. But, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. You know me. I'm also not here to play games. I'm here to race, and I'm known for sometimes being aggressive, but being aggressive in the right way. I'm never going to wreck a guy to take their spot, but I'm also not going to let people try to pull one over me to try to, I mean, those moves were cute, but they only work on restrictor plates. There's intermediate tracks to still yet to come, so don't sit on the 11 just yet.
Go ahead, Lynch. You got anything you want to add to Shaq?
Oh yeah, man! Congrats on P2. Welcome to FTR, man. You did an awesome job tonight. You led some laps. Came in here tonight. You had a good car, strong, and you're coming out of here P2. Momentum, like you said, going on to these other tracks.
Yeah, I'm not really known for customs. I was more in my career as a preset guy for most of it. So over the last 6 months, I've kind of tweaked my custom setups, and I'm hoping that I can play with the best, but I'm just excited. I don't want people necessarily to sleep on me just because it's my rookie year. So
See, we saw it last season when with C-Fan as a rookie.
Oh, I know, right?
Can never sleep on the rookies in this league.
So, Shaq it, man. Glad to have you in here, bud. You made your debut last week. It was a dual race, had a good run. Coming here tonight, man, make a statement, run P2. You had a really good shot there at the very end to win. I've raced with you before, man. Got a lot of respect for you, man. Look forward to seeing you on the track this season, man. I think you're going to do well. This is a good group of guys to race with and get started in customs and whatnot, but hopefully you'll have some competition, man. Awesome job, man. P2, bud.
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to see what the season brings. I'm really excited for the road courses. I raced F1, so that's definitely gotten me into the road course habit.
Yes, sir. Well, congratulations, buddy. P2, man.
Thanks.
B Nizzy.
What's going on, fellas?
How you doing, bud?
Doing pretty good. It felt pretty good, not gonna lie.
I heard that, man. That was an awesome
That was a
move
fun
there at the
race.
end, man, to pull that win out, man. I know you had a good car. I know you and Sky and I think it was Brewster Baker. You guys knew when to pull that trigger on the top side, man. Walk me through that.
I don't know what the top side. Oh yeah, that who was leading the race at that time?
I think the 11 was.
Justin, yeah.
Was the 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the 8 had said something to me earlier about 5 laps earlier he wanted to go, so it was in the back of my head. I knew he wanted to go. I was kind of trying to just work him a little bit, see what happens. But Yeah, that actually kind of surprised me what a good run we got, because I had bigger runs on him and I was kind of backing up to try to stay in the line. It seemed like the high side it can get going if you give it a little while, but people just can't. It's hard, myself included. You get up there and you start falling back. It's hard to stay committed. So, but yeah, just got a good draft on him, and the three of us just stuck it in line and made a nice move.
Yeah, awesome job tonight, man. How's it feel to come in here? You know, you're the rookie right now. This is your first race, same as Shackett. How's it feel to come in here and get a win, man, and set the tone for the season?
Feels good. I mean, I knew I had a fast car, but you know, racing the duels, it was a really fun duel race. You know, it was a really clean race. Even just from mistake standpoints, not even as far as like people racing dirty or anything, but just to really. Everybody seems to know how to keep their nose clean, and really, you know, everybody seems fast. So I knew I had a fast setup, but I didn't know, you know, if I was going to be able to limit the mistakes enough. And the 8 was, I think that me and the 8 worked really well together. So I was glad he was behind me there earlier, not making, because like he said, he was getting some runs on me, and I.
Is he still there?
I saw him. I was driving the last like 5 laps or so. I don't even know if I looked in the mirror. Yeah, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
You guys got me?
Yep.
Yeah, I was just looking in my mirror the last few laps or so, just trying to like back off with him and not let him get that run. But there were definitely a couple times when he could have passed me. So I didn't want to block him too hard because he had helped me pretty well earlier in the race. So I was glad he waited until the last lap, because then I didn't have to feel too bad about blocking him. So. Just kind of worked out.
Yes, sir.
One of them, plate race. So.
That wasn't going to wreck you for the win either. There's no way in hell. This is going to be a drag.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Well, congratulations, Nizzy. Glad to have you in the C group, man, and look forward to seeing you on the track next week, or a week after next. We're going to take a next week off, but look forward to seeing you on the track, bud. Great job tonight. Great win.
Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate letting you got the opportunity.
Yes, sir. You guys got anything for Nizzy? Anything else? If not, we're going to cut it out here.
I gotta tell you, Nizzy, I thought that y'all's move might have been a little bit too early, but you proved me wrong, you know. How'd it feel going from attack to defendant for the rest of the race?
It's stressful, but, you know, I feel like sometimes it's easier to be in second or third just because it's less stress. But like I said, like there were some fast cars, the 11, the 8. There were a few fast cars. The 9 up there before he went. I think he went a lap down towards the end. But there were a few cars up there that it was more stressful. I felt I wanted to be in the lead just because. I don't know. It's probably not easier to defend, but I just feel like it was the best place to be. So.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, it was pretty stressful being out there for as long as I was there at the end, just waiting and wondering when I was gonna lose it.
Lynch, you got anything?
Yeah, congrats on picking up your first win. You know, definitely probably huge momentum going into the next race, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess, like I said, like Justin said, it's restricted plate, so I'm trying not to take too much, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Seems like we got a lot of fast guys in this league. So, where are we at next week?
Dover.
Dover, right? Yeah,
Yep.
I do like Dover. So, we'll see. Just hopefully, have a nice strong run and keep it going.
Yes, sir. Great job, guys. Congratulations, top 3. Thank you, guys. I want to get a few shout-outs right quick. Thank you, Lynch. Thank you, Tomboy, for, as always, coming up here in the booth, man. Awesome job by you guys. I want to thank Teased by Maddie for coming on board this season, being the primary sponsor for our C group. Thank you so much for coming on board this season. Thank you guys out there in YouTube land. Thank you for all the support every week. We had a lot of views last week for our B group. I think we had a lot of views tonight for our C group. And I want to thank all the racers in C group for showing up tonight, putting on a hell of a race for the fans and us up here in the booth. And Lynch, Tomboy, guess what? We got one more race, boys.
Yes, sir. A group tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, boys. You can check that race out on Big Rig 634. and Lugnut Racing 6 on YouTube. So till tomorrow night, see ya.
Good night, everyone.
Have a good one, guys.
Have a good night, guys.
I appreciate it, guys. Good night.
Sir.